Hello. I want you to ask yourself what you're doing right now. Not just physically in space and time. Not just your life's calling. But the way you see the world. Spirituality is the floor for what you need to be doing. The gurus won't come out and tell you that. However, every master in time has acknowledged this. The intentions we keep, the way we perceive the world, it is the floor, not the ceiling. To understand ourselves, to sit in complete silence with what is, to hear clearly the voice of God, the voice of spirit, the voice of universe. This is the foundational principle for what is to become. You see, spirituality is only as far as you want to take it. When the truth is hitting you clearly in the face, knowing that this foundation, this inner stillness, this understanding, enlightenment, knowing, is just the baseline for how you affect the world on a daily basis. You take your thoughts and your actions, the way you treat others, when you make a measurable difference in just the core principles and morals you believe in, it has a radiating effect around the universe, around the globe, in every continent. It starts with you. That inner peace that you find when you're chasing after your dharma, your life's calling, that deep truth of knowing that inner stillness and being in your karma, these are things that project around the world. When Einstein said energy is neither created nor destroyed, where do you think your intent is going? That projection of manifestation of world peace, of concepts like love, of total harmony on the planet. Do you think energy like that is just kept within? When spiritual teachers have come to earth, they've all taught the same things that's been twisted through time. Love one another. See each other as yourself. We're all just an individual part of the bigger God, playing games with one another, seeing the world through each other's eyes, being reincarnated and life lived again through heaven or hell. These are the words I speak to you. Knowing thyself is only but the start. Reaching for the stars, for the infinite, for the garden. These are lifelong quests. I think with all my heart that global peace is possible within this generation. This deep understanding of knowledge, of truth, of respect for one another, no matter what race, ethnicity, heritage, tradition, culture, identity you hold on to. love, peace, world peace. These are all concepts we can all get behind. And yes, it may hurt. You may go through things you want to hold on to. Things you think are your identity, your morals, your deep philosophical views. When you choose to let that go and feel another person for what they're going through at the moment, will you understand? Had I loved thy neighbor like you love thyself. Truly coming to the inner grips of world peace. A concept so large most people don't grasp. They think it is but a mere bumper sticker on the back of the Honda Civic in front of you. The dread-wearing hippie. The far-out guru in another place and time. Well, let me explain something to you. It starts with just the idea. When you hold just the concept of world peace in your hands and believe in it with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind, only then can it become a reality. And when people ask you, what is your God? What is your belief? What are your traditions? You can look that person dead in the eyes and say, learning how to become a better human being for the entire planet. But it's not just for the entire planet, it's with the entire planet. You and I sitting down having this dialogue now, this direct conversation. This is the building blocks of what humans are being, what human beings are meant to do. When we're left with our own understanding, we all come to that similar place. Love is better than hate. When we can sit with another human being for who they are, love is better than hate. I've tried to crawl my way out. To beg, plead, borrow. Anything I thought I could do to hold on to control. To maintain the illusion of thinking I knew what was best for another human being. We're all human. This isn't our first time here. We're all going through a different experience. We're experiencing that together through another human being's eyes. The pain I feel today is just another part of being human. I accept it. I embrace it. I'm thankful that I get to feel this. For it is only a human emotion. And the joy and the beauty to feel human at all. The gift. The blessing. The human relationships. We're meant to go through this with others. It's not something we're supposed to tackle alone. When most of the world's problems come from a state of fear, we need to look at institutional dogma and authoritarian government control. We're beginning to wake up, one by one, on a global scale. We're questioning, we're communicating, we're talking, we're reaching out, we're sharing our emotions and saying it's okay to be vulnerable and sit with this. I see you, human. I am you. We are all God. We're experiencing this together. And global peace is but a symptom of that. Maybe, perhaps I'll explore a better terminology for it down the road. But right now, global peace is the concept I've came up with to keep my spirituality on track. When you find that inner stillness, and you come back to it time after time, you will realize no matter how far in you go, there you still are. Once you reach the nucleus, the Big Bang, the single atom that defines you, you reach back out for others. You lift them up. You praise them, no matter how afraid you are. In our relationships with others, we live in such a society where we're afraid. We're afraid to show emotions. We're afraid to be wrong. We're afraid to get hurt. And I ask you, what makes that different from happiness? It is yet a human emotion we must feel and explore to be thankful we're human. These emotions are one and the same, human. And when we learn to look past the fear that the sun's not going to rise tomorrow, we can see it with politicians, with authoritarian figures, with old traditions. This concept of fear of being hurt, fear of being rejected, fear of not feeling loved. I love you. The world is a beautiful place. Don't forget who you are. A warrior of the light, a believer in the truth, a speaker of the reality of this planet, of this universe, of this concept of global peace and unity. When the world will come together, when we see each other as divine human beings meeting each other directly where we are, then and only then will the world start to heal. We're seeing it. Our oceans starting to clean up. Our rainforests starting to be fought for. Our capitalism society slowly starting to put legislation in to protect ourselves. The end isn't near. The beginning is. The beginning of peace. The beginning of the cycle of coming fully back around into the way humans were meant to live. The global shift is going to happen before your eyes. You're not even going to remember this. The pain and suffering of yesterday, they're going to be figments, ideas. They're not going to be memories or things you can hold on to and pull out. You're not going to be able to say, this was mine, I'm identifying as this. You're going to be a being of light. You're going to radiate in that, and people around you are going to radiate in that. And you're going to remember to help each other, to love one another, to come together. This isn't a time of anarchy, revolution, bloodshed, or war. This is a time for feeling, hugging, coming together. We do not know the way. We're in this together. Each and every individual. We meet ourselves where we are through another human being. When we're in pain, we see the pain in them. And when we're healed, we can see the healed in them. So remember this when you interact with people on the street, in your car, at your work, wherever you are. Remember to treat people the way you want to be treated. Thank you.